Welcome back. Last time we left off, we created our character, swallowed a bee, had a really weird dream because of it, and woke up with superpowers. A recruiter from the Templars showed up at our door because of it. We met a crazy guy talking about the end of the world, who gave us a vision of the current events in Tokyo. Apparently things got a little crazy in one of the subway stations over there. And finally we met Richie, the current front desk admin of the Templars, who gave us our first mission, to figure out why zombies are popping up in Kingsmouth. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveler. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the Great British Rail System, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally.
It's
Well
my
then,
Hearthstone.
onwards to the New England coast, what?
So now I got my cell phone, I got my Hearthstone. It's time to go. Oh, lore. Give me that lore. More lore. Picking up all the lore. Now I go to Kingsmouth. All the bees buzzing. Now that I'm in America, send it back to Richie. From Temple Hall to Big Dog. You made it through Argotha, that's good. One of our best cartographers once set out to map the infrastructure. When we found him 7 years later, he was naked, filthy, and babbling in Enochian. Needless to say, we never attempted that particular experiment again. From my sprint on.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you continue your little crusade. You Templars may be taking the high road, but just watch you don't get saddle rash from the high horse, okay? Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. And if I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Yes, sir, Mr. Cowboy, sir. I'm gonna take his quest.
This forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be. But nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
Alright. Time to kill some zombies. Press V to auto-loot everything in the vicinity. Okay. Cool. I want to rearrange these. There we go. What did I loot? Okay. Jump on cars to trigger their alarms. So the quests have like parts, right? So you'll see I'm on part 2 out of 5 here. It might be too small for you guys to see. And there are different types of quests. So this is my main storyline quest. If you have played Final Fantasy XIV, you might recognize this as like the MSQ of the game. It's in blue. You can only have one of these at a time. One MSQ at a time. And this one has a lot of tiers. It has 18. Right? And it's not always obvious what to do or where to go. Then you can have one main quest, which are red. And these are shorter than the MSQ, but they are still significant. And then you can have 3 side missions. I don't have any side missions right now, but those are even smaller than main quests. Yeah, and then you can have a dungeon mission. I don't think I've ever had a dungeon mission in this game. Maybe I have and I forgot, but yeah. What the fuck is that thing? The gatekeeper. The The fuck is that thing? What the hell? What is that? Hey, yo. Mr. Gatekeeper, what? I don't know. Alright, zombies, time to go through the fire. Examine the half-eaten corpses. Excuse me. What's going on with the half-eaten corpse? Oh, shit! Double tap in the direction to dodge. Okay. Look for survivors in Kingsmouth. Police corpse. Accept. Grab the ammo. Find Deputy Andy and deliver it. Okay. I took that because I'm pretty sure we still have to go here for the main quest we have. Get away from me, zombies. This guy's here. Okay, so I guess this was for the MSQ. I'm gonna get an upgraded gun. And then in order to equip it, I need to upgrade my gun skill. I'm gonna upgrade my damage. There we go. I'm gonna equip that. Okay. And then yep, gotta find Deputy Andy, that's him. And deposit the ammo that I picked up. Send in a report for this. What is this? Black bullion. Black bullion. I get bullion? Gee. Is it beef bouillon or chicken bouillon? Sheriff's office.
Heck if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then, I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first, more out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmouth was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma.
Damn, Norma. Alright. I don't have any more missions now.
Ain't this a heck of a thing? 3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly, or Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God.
Find the local phone book. Alright. Call the Wild, Flags Pharmacy, gas station, and the hardware store. Okay. The diner. Oh! No! The wait staff! Not you too. Let me get this lore. Yummy lore. Where's the radio? Oh. Gotta kill these guys. Creed Bros Hardware Supplies. Whoa, holy shit. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Door is locked tight. Okay. There is a fire department, so I can get some first aid kits there since the pharmacy is closed. Zombie firefighters. Oh shit. Come on. There we go. Place the supplies in the storeroom. Okay. And I will send in my report. Aiding the locals in the face of the inevitable, your tenacity is admirable, though perhaps a bit blue-eyed. On a positive note, you have provided us with some useful data of Kingsmouth town. We have a clear picture of the situation at hand, and it doesn't look good, at least for the unfortunate civilian population. But we still have a decent chance of containing the threat, and that's what you're there for. Our Sonic. Ooh, we got lots of AP now. Okay. Now I have a drone. And let me invest a little bit in my hammer. Oh yeah, these deck things. They're like, if you don't know what to go for, you can go for one of these decks. And basically this deck is like a pre-filled out class. Like I said before in this game, you can make your own class, like completely unique, do your own thing. You want to have an assault rifle and a blade? Go for it. You want assault rifle pistol? Sure thing. You want chaos and fists? Sure. You want elementalism only? Go for it. You can do whatever. But in case you're confused and you don't know what to go for, they do provide these little classes, little classes. And it looks like there's like a starter class, you know, for a whole bunch of these. And then there are big boy classes without the starter prefix. And then I guess now they also have, like, elite ones. Gun Hunter. Okay, they all look like Velma. And so it'll tell you, like, hey, if you want to be a Crusader, which is this, you know, tried and true build that we have made a deck for you for, then you need insult to injury. And you need tenderizing and punishment. And you also need to go for sticky drone. You know? It just gives you an idea of what to do. And if you do that and you unlock all the skills for this specific deck, then you get this outfit on the card. Pretty dope. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Crusader because they got healing, and I need to heal myself. I am unable to equip this. It is a major talisman. Okay, so I need to increase my major talisman points by at least 1 in order to equip it. There we go. Talismans are like armor in this game. You don't get... Your outfit is not your armor. Your outfit is purely cosmetic. But your talismans, which aren't shown on you, are basically your armor. So you see, you have a head talisman, which is the big one. Usually it'll give you like some special effect, you know. It's the big one, health and attack rating. Then you got your major talismans. You got wrist, neck, other wrist, I think. I don't know. And then minor talisman, and then weapons. Missing persons list. Gonna accept that. Zen and the art of weapon maintenance. Also going to accept that. Okay, this is labeled as my level.
Jeez, you never saw anything like this in the cop shows. Well, maybe on cable, not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Kingsmouth was a sleepy little burg. Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate-glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice. But every town has a dark side, right? We sure are getting a heaped help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
Kill the ravenous horde around the sheriff's office. Northern barricade. Defend the barricade.
Before they do. another day. Or at least another 5 minutes.
Find the source of the assaults on the sheriff's office. Okay. Oh shit, we got Crabman. Crabman is sending his zombies. Crazy Crabman. Oh, he's got 3 arms. He's got the claws and then the 1 arm. Send my report in. It appears we are dealing with bigger problems here than just the reanimated dead. The name Drog is ringing a lot of bells around here, and I'm told we have plenty of information on these marine creatures on record, on ancient record. We could still use more information, however, particularly about the larger varieties with the lobster claws and their general ecology. On that note, they do have some excellent shellfish in that region worth looking into if you work up an appetite. Okay. Let me... Sure. Yep. There we go. We got lots of talismans now. Examine the book. Where is the book? Oh, yeah. On the table. So, oh, he's playing Minecraft. Moose's super secret assembly tips. Sword, rifle, pistols, hammer. Okay. Grab the broken shotgun. And grab a weapon kit. Disassemble the broken shotgun. Okay. Oh, disassembly. To disassemble an item, place it in the item slot in the assembly window. Y, and press disassemble. This will provide a number of raw materials that can be used in assembly. To assemble a new weapon, place the raw materials in the parts area. You will also require a weapon toolkit in order to craft a new weapon. Okay. I press Y. Yep. Item. Disassemble. Okay. Follow the instructions in the book to assemble a new weapon. All right. The hammer. Oh, dude, this hammer's a lot sicker. Okay. A lot cooler. Horror show.
Well, sure wasn't in our yearly budget to put the town under martial law. No, the good old boys on the council were all about thrifty spending, at least above the table. So I squirreled away where I could for some surveillance equipment. Police business, sure, let's call it civic awareness. I'm talking your webcams, your motion sensors. Oh, don't look so surprised. Kingsmouth might be out in the sticks, but we have electricity and everything. Running water in tourist season. Come back when this whole damn mess is blown over. I'll give you the tour far as the old lighthouse. But, to get to the point of it. Seems to me we should bring that gear out of mothballs and get it hooked up around town. Gives me some early warning and the others a break from my collection of Jeopardy reruns.
Sabotage missions have a stealth gameplay focus. Okay. There's a sabotage mission. There are different types of main missions. There's like investigation, normal, and sabotage, I guess. I don't know if there's like another kind, but there's at least those three. Investigations are super interesting. They're like puzzles. No, it's like not combat focused. It's more puzzles for investigation. And sabotage, I guess, is just stealth. You gotta be stealthy. Look for a phone book. Check a phone book for a secured business. Okay. Retrieve camera from the gas station. Oh, okay. The helicopter, what? Josiah, this is the one that needs changing. Have it done before I'm back from Bangor. New cameras are in the basement. Remember to fill out the repair form and file it with the museum admins. James Morris, FMM janitor. Enter the mining museum basement. Okay. So they got hella cameras here. This is probably the stealth portion. Oh shit. Hello? Ask the janitor about the cameras. Hello, Mr. Janitor.
You should go away. You should go away now. You need to go away because I'm not feeling very stable right now.
Hi, Mr. Janitor. I heard y'all had some cameras. I would like to be really stupid and ask you about those cameras. It appears like you have some very high-tech sensors on this floor. I'm gonna hop over them. Mr. Janitor. You don't look so hot. But for some reason, I'm still compelled to follow you. So you just stay there. I'll find my way. Oh, there's a camera. What? Excuse me? Okay. Okay. Okay, I did it. It just blew me up. Anyways. Okay. Hi, Mr. Janitor. Um, I don't know why you have access to all these explosives in this basement, but uh I'm back from the dead. Um and I'm gonna keep chasing you for no good reason. Where do these cameras go? How do I get up there? It's pointed this way. Pointed. Okay. Okay. That's the blind spot. Where is that one pointing? Over there. Then there. Back again. And over there. Okay. Now that's off. Hi, Mr. Oh shit, the janitor's evil. I had no idea. Oh no! The janitor! He's evil! Oh no! Oh god. What the heck? Maybe that's what made him evil. I assume the lore we just picked up was about that thing. Okay, got a crate of cameras. Hooray. Select a package. Go to the Ravens Knot. Probably back here. The Raven's Knot. And deliver.
Come here. I won't bite. I promise.
I think you will bite. I think you will bite me a lot. Oh no, it'll cancel my current mission. Runes. How to create a prefix item upgrade. In order to upgrade an item, you need a glyph. Glyphs are constructed in the same way weapons, requiring a glyph toolkit and raw materials to be placed out in the assembly window. Okay. Upgrading an item. To upgrade an item, place the glyph and the item you want to upgrade in the assembly grid and press assemble. This will imprint the glyph on your item. Okay. Glyph kit.
I knew you would come.
Okay. Combine the runes to create the glyph. Okay. Inscribe the glyph onto the chaos focus. Chaos focus. And glyph. So it's 77 weapon power by default. It has a glyph slot. And the glyph, accurate glyph, gives hit rating. Okay. Makes sense. Making sense. I got 4 ability points now. Straight shooter. I need to place cameras everywhere. Ah, Blue Beret boys. I just want to place my camera. Use the police computer to initialize the system.
Now you are a sight for sore eyes.
Pretty dope. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying these long form videos or if you'd rather I cut the gameplay down a bit more. Don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying the series so far, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode when it drops. Bye everybody.